All right, and so we did the new list of the Image titles. Let's talk about ongoing titles. Image has been around for quite a while, and as the years have progressed, the series have gotten better and better and better. But some of these series that I'm going to list have been around for a long time, or a couple of years, or maybe just started last year, but are kicking ass still and deserve to be mentioned. So we're going to do top 5 ongoing series from Image that are still kicking ass. Let's go. Coming in at number 5 is going to be Postal. I really absolutely love this series. From 2000, I believe, 14 up until now, it has been engaging, but it's only getting better. This is a rare example where graphic novel just keeps getting better and better as the more come out. Volume 1 was good. Volume 2 was better. Volume 3 was great. Volume 4 was excellent. Volume 5 was excellent. Volume 6 is, I believe, coming out or just came out, and I'm sure it's just as good. But 5 did come out this year, and it was definitely awesome. So that's why Postal deserves to be on this list, because it is remaining to be one of the most engaging titles. It is a weird one. It's about a town filled with crazy people, killers, rapists, all this stuff, and they have to kind of live together, but shit is happening behind the scenes. The mayor's going crazy. It's just a crazy, weird series. Nothing like it really out there. It's horror-based, so that's always nice to see one of those on here, and I definitely have to put it because it is always keeping me engaged. So check out Postal as one of the best ongoing series on Image right now. Coming in at number 4 is Invincible. Now, this series has been going on forever, and it's coming to a close. The last graphic novel is coming out in 2018, so we got the one before that came out this year, and I believe the one even before that came out this year too, in January. So we have the 2 graphic novels that were released in 2017, and both kicked ass. This is it. This is the end for Mark and his journey as one of the greatest superheroes I've ever read. It is a journey about one man's life in terms of living with drama, his family, wars, all this great shit, all coming to a close, and it's coming to a close in a big way. The all-out wars here, the biggest war of all time, it is going down, and Mark has to survive. If you haven't been reading Invincible, I highly recommend getting it. It's just about to end, and it's worth reading. It's one of the best superhero stories of all time, and it's made by Image, so you get to see all the blood, the gore, the cursing. Everything is included in here without any censorship. This is a series that you need to check out. It is great. It is an inspiration to me in terms of my own comic, and I really telling you, it is gotten better and better and better and better and better and better as it gone on. Never really been bad. Check out Invincible. Volume 23 and 24, I believe, have been great this year, and that's going on my list as the number 4 title. Coming in at number 3 is The Fix. The Fix has been highly entertaining. I love Lethal Weapon. I love The Good Guys, and this is basically that on paper. It is freaking entertaining, to say the least. It is about 2 cops who are crooked as shit, and they're just doing a bunch of illegal shit, being assholes, and it's just like twists and turns of the story. But what really strikes this series is the humor. It is so funny. Some people don't really like Nick Spencer because of the whole debacle with Captain America, but if you read most of his other stuff, like Morning Glories or Superior Foes of Spider-Man, Ant-Man, these series have been very funny, and that's what he really is known for. The Fix is a little bit more of unadulterated humor. It is just flat out gross. It's funny. It is very Good Guys feel of the type of dialogue. So if you love those type of like buddy cop movies, but with even more kind of fucked up humor, definitely check out The Fix. Also, the art is great. It is very casual, very easy. The coloring's really nice, and it's just a really simple read, but it's so entertaining. And it also it kind of fixes Nick Spencer's major issue of there's so much dialogue and exposition. There is some dialogue that's heavy, but it's not nearly as much as usual, like Bedlam and stuff. So check this out. I think it's definitely worth trying. It's been very funny. I hope it continues because of Nick Spencer's crazy schedule, but Volume 2 was great this year. Volume 1 came out in 2016, and it's ongoingly being an awesome series. Number 2 is going to be Deadly Class. Deadly Class has been probably one of the greatest comics to come out in the last 5 years, in my opinion, and it's only getting better. It is the rare example, like I said, most of these on here, the rare example where as it goes on, it has gotten better and better and better and better. There's usually a slump, and Deadly Class is like, nah, man, fuck that. I want it to become better. And after a major thing that happened in Volume 4, Volume 5 came out this year. I wasn't too sure how it's going to end up. You know, we got new kids, new things, and it worked really well. After the major events of 4, which I'm not going to spoil, 5 kind of is like not a reboot, but like a recasting in a way, but it works really well. It's the season 2 of if you were watching a TV show, and it worked out even better, and it got me super engaged, and I just love it. And now we got volume 6 coming out, and it's probably going to be just as good from what I've heard. So just from volume 5 alone, this is easily one of the best series that are still going. The dialogue is perfect. Rick Remender does his whole dark, evil look on the world, but giving us characters that we just fall in love with. So please, if you haven't read Deadly Class yet, what the fuck are you waiting for? It's goddamn has ninjas in it, warriors, gun wielders, and it's all kids in high school being dicks to each other. It's great. It's like everything you want. Comedy, horror, and fucking action. Please check out Deadly Class. Just check out a couple of images that you're looking at now and tell me this shit doesn't look great. And coming in at number 1 is Saga. Now, yeah, a lot of lists are going to have Saga on it. Yeah, you're like, oh, Saga, everybody loves Saga. Listen, it's not my fucking fault this series is so goddamn good. It's like one graphic novel a year, but it's so good every year. Every fucking year. Sorry, I had to clap because it is that good. It gets me. It fucking I get so invested in these goddamn stories. And sure, last year, 2016, I probably wouldn't have put it on my top 5, but definitely my top 10. But Volume 7 came out this year. I'm not going to spoil it, but my God, this shit made me think. After I finished that book, I literally sat on my bed. It was like 12 o'clock at night, and I was just like, holy fuck, I am sad. It was so well done. The story really just captures characters really like no other story, in my opinion. It makes me invest in these characters so much that I feel like they're fucking real life. On top of that, the story is still engaging. It is still moving pieces. You are getting to see characters grow and evolve and change like no other series on this list, or some, but this one especially. And again, I know I keep saying this, but the rare example where these fucking books get better and better. All these 5 that I have, Saga is getting better and better. It is. I mean, I love the beginning, but it has only gotten better. Fiona Staples has not missed a cue. I mean, she is just killing it with the art. It's so freaking gorgeous. Look at this. I mean, look at it. I honestly recommend Saga to anybody. I'm not talking about just comic fans. I'm talking about anybody. My wife reads Saga, and she's not a huge comic fan. She reads a couple here and there. This is one of her favorite series of all time, and for good reason. Volume 7 is possibly one of my favorite it might be my favorite graphic novel of 2017, but as I stated, you got to check out Saga. It has remained goddamn engaging, well done, well drawn, everything just great about this series, and I'm going to stop babbling. Check it out. Saga is still probably the greatest ongoing series on Image, and definitely number 1 this year. All right, and that finishes up my list. If you see some on here that you don't want, I would love to see your list of the top 5 ongoing series. If there's some series you don't see on here, maybe check out my new video of Image titles. It might be on there if it came out this year. And if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button. If you love it, please hit the share button. I would love to get more comic fans or people to read these comics that love them as much as I do. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And everybody, have a wonderful day.